War! Uno War!
Yeah.
Feel me? Like,
Mastermind music, motherfucker.
yo, welcome to Seijin Comics. I'm your host, Gibson, and welcome to today's co-host.
You already know it's your boy Official Steps, man. Patterson, New Jersey, stand up. You feel me? Also the author of O.A.O comics. What we getting into?
Alright, today is the first episode of Uno Wars, and like, I'm excited for this. I've been talking about this for months. I really want to make this. I wanted to make Uno competitive, because they say Uno's a game that can win versus. I want to test that. So, like I said, we're going to start today by talking about your comic. We're going to do that first, just a little preview. We'll get into more of it later. But the whole point of this conversation is to distract you while I kick your ass.
I see, you're talking major trash. I don't think that's happening.
And because you are away, you may go first.
I say that. So we're gonna pop this off. First of all, the comic book is named Welcome to Brick Falls. It's actually a mesh of Newark and Patterson put together. The Great Falls from Patterson, and Newark, they call it Brick City, so you skipping the shit out of it. Okay,
Yes.
I see what's going on
Oh, you
here.
gotta watch the language, man. We're PG-13 out here,
My
bro.
fault, kids say shit.
They shouldn't.
But they do.
No cursing, no cursing.
Alright, pick and play. Matter of fact, no. Examples. This is how you do it, bro. I get things done. Quick and efficient.
Yeah, all that. All that.
Watch out for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So you playing the safe one. Examples, huh? No examples. No pick and play.
Okay. She's talking.
No examples, no pick and play. No examples, no pick and play.
Hold up.
Ooh. Pick them up. Hold on. This is the first
Combo.
count. It's the first count. It's the first count.
I'm still gonna come back from the line.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. You want to carry
How
on?
many is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, bro. And I put what, a draw 2 down, right? Which draw 2 was it? You remember? You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna say it was green.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Coming back with
You have green?
vengeance.
Nope, we're not gonna do green.
Coming back with vengeance, you heard?
You said vengeance.
Vengeance, you heard?
So the first time we've made anybody draw is already 16. It's gonna go blue.
It's cool.
So this makes a color I don't have in my hand. And yes, I said that. I'm bold out here.
Okay.
Oh wait, I said no pick and play.
Yeah, you said that. That's cool, though.
Pick and play my damn stuff.
You get through all these damn tough ass cards.
See?
It's cool, though. You get out there in these streets. Trap. You get everything together. You get it together, man. You get it together.
Alright, so
Low Lux.
favorite My Hero Academia character and why?
Definitely All Might, because he reminds me of myself. When it comes to my dancing anyway, on a regular day I'm a regular dude, feel me? I'm a father at home and shit, chilling. But when they get time to get in that ring, all the muscles and everything beef up, it's time to get crazy. First of all, pause. Because I know y'all niggas is crazy out there in New York with this pause.
PG-13, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just speaking how I speak, you feel me? Y'all can bleep me out, man. Can I get a boop or something? Can I get something like
I
that?
don't know. Future me if you're not feeling lazy. Let's see.
You feel me?
Let's see how I go, by the way.
Yeah, like I said, All Might is my dude. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't really compare myself to anybody else but him, because he's down to earth, but he's like one of the strongest. He has one of the strongest quirks in the whole show, period. Besides Little Deku and Lemillion. Like, they both got like this type of strength.
That's not spoilers because that's like out right now.
Yeah, that's why I ain't gonna tell you what happened, but you.
No. I read further past that arc in the manga. I just want to watch it. You know, you need to see. So
Skip you. You feel me? Now it's me again. You feel me?
yeah, alright.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Alright, how you feel about Gohan? All the respect that he's not getting. How you feel about that?
I feel like he kind of did it to himself in Uno.
Okay, that was spicy.
Like, in terms of Gohan, he used to be one of my favorite characters in, like, all of Dragon Ball Z.
Especially Teen Gohan.
Especially Teen Gohan. Matter of fact, nah, shout out to Future Gohan. Future Gohan was my guy. I feel like he was the most badass version of Gohan there ever was.
Yeah, Gohan is definitely my guy.
But, I feel like Super kind of wasted him. I feel like they wasted the character overall. You know it's your go, right?
Yeah, I know.
Uno.
Ooh.
He bodied me.
Already won.
It's cool.
Yes.
Sad to draw at 16. It's cool. I'm coming back with vengeance, man. I'm coming back with vengeance, bro. Oh, good.
16. Alright. I want to set the limit. I want it to be some crazy so we can talk about this on why they be like, nah, they wild right now. Because the most, like I said, the most I've ever picked up on you tell right off the top, you trying to die. I never do that, bro. I'll never do that. Never do that.
First of all, if it's shuffled, it shouldn't be a problem.
Even if it's shuffled, I don't trust that.
See, I don't trust it, you don't trust it. I'm dead.
I don't know, even if I shuffle it, I don't trust it.
I'm dead. Is we rolling?
I'll let you go first again, even though I won. That's all I said to die.
Right. That would make me mad, right?
Yeah, that makes me really nice. Alright, so
That's just a seven.
since we're in the second game, because matter of fact, we'll pull that the warm up. It's the real war.
Let's get right there.
Alright, man. Alright, I'm gonna show you how it really goes down. You're gonna hate me for this. Cool, right? So examples, back to me. And alright, since we're in the second game, when things get serious.
I'm about to get sauce.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay. That was cute.
Yep.
It's cool.
Let's talk about Welcome to Brick Falls.
Welcome to Brick Falls, man. First of all, my main character, his name is Bryce Green. His superhero
I love
name-
that right away. Can we explain why I love that? You know why I love that. Can you explain to the camera why I love that?
Number one, my main character is named Bryce Green because he's named after my oldest son.
I love that. Love that energy.
I wanted to give him a superhero that he could look up to, so he don't have to look up to Superman, Flash, and all the
That's
other
right.
from Marvel. You know, I want to give him a superhero. You feel me?
Love
I can
that.
say, look, I'm Steps. And like, you feel me? Like, I could be my own superhero, and he's the first ever dancing superhero. Like, you feel me? Urban dance superhero. You feel me? He's the main character's named Bryce Green, though. He's
Let's talk
like,
about this shit, bro.
yeah, I know you about to get this work. It's cool though. It's cool though.
We shall see.
No examples.
Yeah, that's cute.
Okay, I know it's cute. I know it's cute because I got
No
some heat for
examples.
you. I got some heat for you. You feel me? Draw that one. Yeah.
No examples.
Oh, you got me again.
Yeah.
You got
Come
me
on,
again.
Bryce Green. Come
Hold
on,
up,
keep up
hold
with
up,
me.
hold
Keep
up,
talking.
hold up,
Oh,
hold
you
up,
can't
Shaq.
do it.
Hold
Yeah.
up, he got me.
Yeah. I'm thinking play.
Okay.
It's my go.
Okay, hold up. I still got Jordan days.
Yeah. So, okay, right off the bat, you know.
Off the rip there, it's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Two,
Bryce Green
four,
is the main character, and he has his
12.
best friend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. You feel me? And then his best friend is named JJ, also known as Johnny Johnson, also known as Checkmate. Like, you feel me? They're both dancers or whatever. His parents he kidnapped when he was about 14. So after his parents get kidnapped, it leaves his older sister Vanessa to take care of him for the rest of his high school years. Once he pretty much like starts breaking out his shell again because it's a real traumatic situation for him, he gets into this thing called the Brick Falls Dance-Off. All right. And that's where everybody in town, they get a chance to show their talents or whatever in front of the whole town, you feel me? So at this special moment, he brings Checkmate along with him, and the crowd is going crazy for him. They're going, face off, face off. So he looks at JJ, she gives him a nod, like, let's get this rocking, and the face off starts. Boom, two groups start to dance. And now it's time for the solo act, and it's his turn. He goes out, it's a front flip, bone break, crowd going crazy. But at the same given time he getting his shine, a big explosion happens at the same given time. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Now this explosion is it's a helicopter. It flies into a water tower that's right over the stadium. and it has it's a metabolic chemical that's in the helicopter that merges with the water in the water tower. Now this chemical flows into the middle of the arena. Anybody who touches the chemical gains powers in some type of way. They either gain power at the moment, later on, even the fumes that they breathe in, it mutates their bodies in different types of ways. And normally they're mutated into the ways that they specialize in. Like it can be sports, fighting, or whatever the situation
Examples
is.
on the lot.
Ooh, god damn!
2-0. But I'm really into the story, so before we get back into another game. War! Uno War! We'll be like trying to go ahead right now.
This is crazy. Because I was about to start heating up too. Damn!
Yeah.
I was about to start heating up
Yeah,
too.
you see, you should have used that call right there, man. You should have used that.
I didn't want to get into it yet.
You was talking about how they get their powers.
Alright, so some can even breathe in the fumes or whatever, and all their powers is like specialized from what their special abilities are. Some are just good at fighting, so they end up getting enhanced armor.
Okay.
Some people are great at basketball and different things like that. Like Steps is great at dancing, so his power comes from his feet. Like, you feel me? It's pretty much his feet gets kicking, his heart get pumping, and his whole body starts to circulate with energy like a battery.
Okay.
Like, you know, and there's many things that he's like unlocking from his powers that he's learning as he go on. This is one of the things that he wasn't happy about. He's just thinking it's another tragedy. Like, you know, so it's like, I don't really want to be a hero or anything like that. But JJ, on the other hand, also known as Checkmate, her powers is ignited through her headphones. It's just like chess though. She can pretty much see her move that she need to make at the very given second. While everybody's moving like fast, everything moves in slow motion for her. She's like ahead of time with everybody. Like, you know,
She's the strategic one.
she's very strategic, but the way she act on the regular, it's like a Cardi B, like no care in the world type feel. So you don't expect it from her, and she's like a thief on the low. But the only thing is, it's like she's gonna be stealing like snacks and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's not gonna be anything nothing big, like, you know, where she's gonna wanna rob somebody, something like that. But she's literally gonna be able to see, I can get those bag of chips without nobody seeing. If I move exactly this second over here and I get over here at the second that she got. You get what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah, and it was definitely influenced by anime, Marvel, and DC. Like, you know, my characters are drawn like with the circles and the triangles first, like, you know, and then the colors that we use are like anime, and also the comedy as well, give you like an anime vibe. The storyline can get real dark like DC, like, you know, like a Batman, like how people go
Gritty, broody.
yeah, crazy tragedies like that.
Yeah.
Blood gory as well too. It gets crazy when they get into this big game.
So how many issues do you currently have?
Right now I have 2 issues out. Matter of fact, I got my second book with me right now, you feel me? You know what I mean?
Look at that. Clean.
Welcome to Brick Falls, you can look at that thing right
I don't even want to
You
touch
feel
it.
me? You feel me?
Nah, y'all definitely did y'all thing on this.
Thank
It's
you.
fire.
Thank you. So we have 2 books out so far. We're working on the third.
Right there, you see it on the cover.
Yeah, I do little Easter eggs on the cover as well, so you can pay a little bit more attention to it, like, you know. It's based in Brick Falls, New Jersey, which is a place that's pretty much made up. I meshed the 2 towns together because that's the towns where I thrive in with dancing. So I'm pretty much putting him on the same journey, like, you know. And pretty soon we're gonna have New York metas coming in, like, you know, because they're gonna have a price on Steps' head.
I don't want to get to that. Spoil people.
Yeah, it gets crazy, guys. It definitely gets crazy. We got gang
Definitely.
wars. We got wars between bullies. We got people standing up for bullies as well, like standing up to bullies, I should say. Pike is actually a bully at a time. His name is Rashad Martin. He's the actual quarterback of Brick Falls High School, Brick Falls Academy, like, you feel me? And his dad is the coach. Unfortunately, at the big dance event, they're there to watch. And when the big explosion happens, a kid gains meta powers where she shoots flames out of her hands. At the time, she's asking for help from people, but she's burning everybody that she reaches her hand out to.
I know that's like cynical though, but I like that kind of stuff.
So the dad pretty much is he doesn't understand what's really going on, because everybody, just imagine it, in the hood, people just start magically getting powers out of nowhere. It's like, how you gonna react to that? Like, what's wrong with me? Am I gonna get something like, you know? So he tells his son to run. And as his son is running, he falls into a little puddle and his hand touches that puddle. Now, from him touching it in contact with his right hand, it gave him this electricity powers throughout, it surged throughout his whole right hand. And that's his hand that he normally throws his football with. So the same way he hikes the ball, is the same way he charges his hand.
That is fire.
Like, you feel me? And that's Pike for you, like, you feel me? He's a real flashy dude. I made him built off of my youngest son and also my old dance partner. They call him Rude Boy. Rude Boy is a real flashy guy. All my Brooklyn people that know about him and everything, he's a real flashy dude and he say exactly what comes out of his mind. Like, you know? So Pike is that type of guy, and Pike is actually an ancient carved spear. Like, you know? So he's spearheaded, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's narrow-minded, he's only into what's popular for the moment. Like, you get me? So, in the beginning, when they show Bryce and Pike meet up, he's joking on his kicks off the rip. Like, he's not even like trying to be his friend or anything like that. He's like,
I hope everything you telling us ain't too much spoilers though.
You're gonna have to really read deep into it because if you don't read the first book, you're gonna miss out on the second book. If you don't read the second book, you're gonna miss out on the third. Like, that's just how it goes.
So, how many issues do you have planned overall?
Overall, I had 12 episodes written. I want to make this an animated series, but it seemed to me like as I wrote it out, it's like I gotta have a vision board. So that's what my comic books technically is like a vision board. And it's like every 2 episodes is one book. So technically right now I'm gonna have like 6 or 7 books written out, but I noticed it's getting longer because once I got to my 3rd book, it's 2 parts to the 3rd book.
Okay.
So yeah, it's breaking down to an even longer situation, which is a great thing.
Where can we find Welcome to Brick Falls?
Well, you can definitely find Welcome to Brick Falls. It's gonna say by Tyrese Green. That's my original name. You feel me? That's my government. You feel me? But they already put it on America's Got Talent and everything, so I can't have that name at all. But Tyrese Green, luluprint.com, or you can also find it on Amazon, or you can also find it on Barnes and Nobles as well. You can find it on Google, you can put it there too, and they'll show you a nice little preview as well, so you don't think you're getting cheated out by the great artwork that you see here. The character designer is Shervis Belton, also the mother of my children as well, like, you feel me? So shout out to her, you know what I mean? But that's where you can find it at.
Okay, you guys definitely have an Instagram, right?
Yeah, you can look us up on O.A.O Comics on Instagram, or One and Only Comics, because that's what it stands for, One and Only Comics. One and Only Comics on Facebook. You put it in all capital letters and I'm pretty sure it'll pop up.
Alright. Like I said, this is the first time we've ever done this, and I mainly wanted to do this so that I can bring on people who have upcoming projects, and I wanted to promote it. Get what I'm saying? And, you know, just show love. I know people just like, why did you look over? I'm looking at my cameraman, David. He's like, you gotta move.
Fine.
But so like, I definitely just wanted to show love, especially you. You've always supported the channel, so I always wanted to bring. I wanted you to be one of the first people, and I want to bring different guests. Eventually, the plan is when this gets big enough, hopefully it gets big enough, if you guys like it, where I want to do tournaments and like tag team Uno Wars. You really get in depth.
Well, you just trashed me in Uno Wars first of all, bro.
He's a cheater also.
It's cool, because when I come back, bro,
You cheated.
when I come back, it's over with. You feel me? I'm be locked and loaded, bro. I'm having my own cheat cards on the side. You ain't gonna know. You feel me? Bang, bang, skip you twice, you ain't gonna even know.
I'll tell you what it is. Dana, you be mad at this too. It's called the Heart of the Cards.
Oh, please.
I'm not no pharaoh, but you know, Heart of the Cards.
Please.
Part of the cards. But you know, this wraps up our first episode of Uno Wars, and I really want to do this again. So guys, let us know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow O.A.O Comics on Instagram and Facebook. Follow Seijin Comics on Instagram and on Facebook. And we will catch you guys later.